Hello, welcome to another online maths session with me, Mr. Williams. This is our fifth lesson on place value, the value of each digit in a two-digit number, that is, numbers with tens and ones. And of course, as always, here are our friends to help us. Now then, let's begin by warming up our maths brains. Okay, so here we have got my tens and ones abacus, and I can make numbers by putting tens rings and ones rings on, just like this. So there's my tens rings, and here go on my ones rings. And now I can work out what number that is by counting up my tens rings, two of them, and two tens makes 20. And then I can count up my ones rings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and 6 ones make 6, which means that our total is 26. So in the next pictures, you are going to see some other numbers made on our abacus and see if you can work out what number it is. Good luck! Okay, so on go our tens rings. And on go the ones. Okay, what number do you think that is? I'll give you some thinking time. Okay, have you got it? So let's have a quick look. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, which makes 50, and 3 ones, which makes 3. So our number this time was 53. Well done if you had that one right. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, on go our tens rings, and on go the ones. There we go. Can you work out what number that is? I'll give you a few seconds thinking time. Okay, are you ready? Let's check your answer. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tens, which makes 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones, which makes 7. So our number is 47. Okay, let's do one more. Okay, on go the tens. And on go the ones. Okay, what number have we made this time? I'll give you 5 seconds thinking time. Okay, time's up. Are you ready? Let's check your answer. So this time we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens, which makes 60. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones, which makes 5. So our number was 65. Well done if you got it correct. Wow, have you warmed up your maths brain? And are you ready to do some super maths? Well, we've been looking at place value. And in this session, we are going to be looking at different ways that we can partition, how we can split up two-digit numbers into different groups of tens and ones. But first of all, here's our friend Suki to tell us what we are going to need for this session. So for this session, you will need the sticks and stones, which you made a few sessions ago, and a pencil and paper or whiteboard and pen. If you haven't got the things together, pause the video quickly while you collect them and then come back here as soon as you can. In our last sessions, we have been using the place value mats and our homemade base 10 equipment, our sticks and our stones, to make two-digit numbers. And we've also been showing the tens and the ones as parts of the whole number, using our part-whole diagrams. And as well as that, we have been writing these as calculations or number sentences. Now we're going to build on that even more today and partition numbers in different ways into different groups of tens and ones. So our friend Poppy is asking, how can we make this number? The number is 54. Well, we know how we can do that with our sticks and our stones. So let's have a go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our tens. 5 tens is 50. And 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. So here we have got 50 in our tens, 4 in our ones. If I write that as a number sentence, it would be 50. Add 4 makes or equals 54. But is there another way that we can split up our tens and our ones? Well, I wonder what would happen if I moved a 10 over there. So I've no longer got 50 and 4. I've now got 4 tens, which is 40. And on the other side, I've got a 10 and 4 ones, which is 14. So the number sentence for this would be 40 plus 14. Now the total is still the same. We haven't changed the number of sticks and stones, the number of tens and ones. So the total is 54. Do you think there's another way to do it? Well, what would happen if we move this 10 over there? So now we've no longer got 40 and 14. Now we've got 3 tens on the left, which is 30. And we have got 2 tens and 4 ones on the right, which is 24. So our number sentence for this would be 30 add 24. And again, the total is still the same. We've still got the same tens and ones there, and that would be 54. Let's try one more. If I move this 10 over here, I've now got 20 on the left, and I have got 3 tens and 4 ones, which is 34 on the right. So my number sentence this time is 20 plus 34, and of course the total is still the same, which is 54. Okay, Poppy has got another number for us to make, and let's see if we can do this one all together. So get your sticks and stones ready, and let's see if we can make 42. Okay, so you try how many tens, how many ones to make 42, and I'll do it at the same time. Okay, so I've got 4 tens, and I will show this on my pot hole. 4 tens is 40, and I've got 2 ones, that makes 42. What would be the number sentence, the calculation for this? Can you write that down? Okay, I'll write it down as well. So we've got 40 add 2, and the total is 42. Okay. Now what I'd like you to do is to move one of those tens across from your 4 tens over to your 2 ones. And I'm going to do it as well. Okay, what numbers have we got now? Do you think you can work out what our calculation is this time? You write it down and I'll do it as well on the screen. Okay, how did we get on? So I've written down 30, which is our 3 tens, which is our number on the left, and our number on the right is 12. 30 and 12 equals 42. Okay, what do you think we need to do next? Can you move across one more 10 over to the one side? Okay, let's all write down the new calculation. Okay, how are you getting on? So this time I've written down 20, add 22, and our total of course is still the same, it's 42. Okay, let's try one more number sentence, one more calculation. Can you move one more of your tens across? Okay, what will be our new calculation? See if you can write it down. Okay, I've written mine down. I've got 10, add 32, and of course the total is the same, and that makes 42. So we have moved our 10s and our 1s to make the number 42 in 4 different ways. Well done. Now, Wilf is here to share some numbers with you that he would like you to partition into different groups of 10s and 1s, just like we're doing here. Use your base 10 to help you and see if you can write 4 different number sentences for each number. 4 different ways to split your number into different groups of 10s and 1s. So here's our friend Wilf with his 4 numbers, and Wilf is asking us to split each number into groups of 10s and 1s 4 different ways. So for each number, use your sticks and your stones and partition them into 10s and 1s, and then move your 10s around to make 4 different calculations. Pause the video here, have a go at writing your 4 different number sentences for each number, and come back here when you've done it. Okay, how did you get on? Well, let's go through the answers together. So for 46, we could of course have done it by writing 40 add 6, which makes 46, then 30 add 16, 20 add 26, and 10 add 36. Okay, on to 55. Of course, we could have had 50 add 5, which makes 55, and then we could have done 40 and 15, 30 add 25, 20 add 35. You could have done 10 add 45 as well. Okay, on to 61, and the bigger the number gets, the more possibilities there are. 60 add 1, 50 add 11, 40 add 21, 30 add 31. You could also have had 20 add 21, or 10 add 41. And finally, on to 99, you could have had lots of different calculations here. 90 add 9, 80 add 19, 70 add 29, 60 add 39, 50 add 49, 40 add 59, 30 add 69, 20 add 79, and 10 add 89. Well done if you got 4 calculations for each number. Fantastic work. Well done, everybody. Now, are you ready to solve a money problem with our friends Poppy and Sunny? They have got some coins that they are trying to share out. See if you can help them. So Poppy is saying that she would like to give 3 coins to Sunny. What different amounts could we both have? So pause the video here and see if you can work out what the different possibilities could be. Okay, welcome back. How did you get on? Well, I think there's not that many ways to do this problem. So the first way that we could do this is by giving Sunny 2 10s and a 1 and 3 10s for Poppy. So we would have 30p for Poppy, and 2 10s and a 1 would be 21p for Sunny, and the total is 51p. Okay, there's one other way that you could have done this, and that would be just to swap the coins about. So that means 21p for Poppy and 30p for Sunny, and the total is still the same, which is 51p. But there are no other ways to do it. They're the only 2 possible combinations. Well done if you got them both. Well, that was our last lesson in this group on place value. So thank you from Suki, Wilf, Poppy, Sunny and myself for your fantastic work. And I hope that I will see you again for some more online maths lessons. Goodbye.